Hey guys, this is Damon here, Voice Media. I wanted to share with you how I create these shirts that I make. I'm going to be posting these on my social media platforms, and I realized that most people don't even know much about what I do and how I do it. So I'm just going to describe to you how I make my shirts, and this is just one of the things that I do. My main um, drive is to create Roku TV channels, excuse me, on Roku. And I want to do this for YouTubers mainly. So that's really what I'm trying to do is help YouTubers put their YouTube content on Roku and be on TV, right? You know, for households. So anyway, one of the things that I do that I find that I have enjoyment doing is creating t-shirts and creating products and things like this, and it's just a work in progress. I'm not a professional in anything, but these are just things that I like to do, that I enjoy, that makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something. Anytime I put a product out there that comes from my mind, it really makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something, and that's something that I really want to try to do, because in the world that we live in, that's a difficult thing to accomplish, to make yourself feel like you're accomplishing something sometimes. Excuse me. So here's a shirt here that I created, and I created this shirt because I have a website that I've just started called makeupinstruction.com. And obviously, well, I'm not going to say obviously, because the times we live in, I mean, anybody really can be, a guru in this space. But I personally am not. I know absolutely nothing about makeup, but I figured out ways to draw in the content that people would like to read and see, and put it on a website. And I'm just trying to build that audience, that community. That's just one of the many websites that I have. So I decided to build it out, right? Makeupinstruction.com is a web domain that I had for a long time, almost a year. So I said, I've not done anything with this, so why not start trying to build something with this? So this shirt is a result of me having that website, because I wanted to have something that I can put on the website that people might want to buy, right? Something they might enjoy purchasing. So I created this as the first of probably many different shirts and products that I'll put on that site. This shirt says joy is the best makeup, but a little lipstick is a close runner up. Okay, I thought that was funny. You know, it sounded good to me, and so I created this graphic, and I used how I created this graphic is I used a website, a app called Usign. And if you're watching this somewhere, or if you're listening to this, if I decide to podcast it, you can actually check it out for yourself. I'll put the link in my bio. If you're on Instagram, if you're anywhere else, I'll put it in the description. Okay, but I used Usign to do the text part there that makes it a circle like that. And for the kind of like the circular edge there, I use Usign. And then I went online to a public domain website called I think it's called clipart.org. I think that's the name of it. And I found this picture of the lips there with the teeth. And, there was a lot of different stuff, but I thought this looked so lifelike. And that's why I chose it. And so I'm using that because it's public domain. If you don't know what public domain is, that means that anyone could use it. You have the rights to use it for your projects, and you don't have to worry about, copyrights or anything like that. It's in the public domain. So I used that, and then I created this. I got the saying here from a quote that I looked up on Google about joy is the best makeup. That's a quote, and then I actually double checked this quote to make sure it's not copywritten. It's not a copyright on the quote. That's a little tip. You got to make sure that if you use wording for commercial purposes, like on a shirt, you want to make sure that it's not copywritten. Okay, so I did that with a on a site called uspto.gov, I believe it is. And if you just put if you Google test, TESS, and then you put after that copyright, let's say, it should pop up for you. Okay, so you can take any phrase, put it into that, and there you'll see when you go to that website that you can put anything in there and see if it's been copywritten. Okay, and if not, you can use it. So that's what I did. So clip art, Usign, and I used US. I want to say USPTO. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. Okay, but I used test, and then I had an account with Amazon with their merch program already from really years ago. I was accepted to Amazon merch, and I went ahead and put it up on Amazon because they have the biggest audience. So I did that, and I think it took me maybe like I I would say maybe from start to finish an hour to decide how I wanted to do this. And it only took that long because I was kind of thinking about what I wanted to do in in the process of doing it. I was kind of doing things on the fly, so that's why it took so long. But if I knew, like, if I had it in my head what I wanted to do, it wouldn't have taken that long, right? So that's the story behind this shirt. I know it took me a little while to explain it, but that's the story behind this shirt. It's for makeupinstruction.com, but I put it out there for the masses, and it's pretty cool. If you go on Amazon and you type in "Joy is the best makeup shirt," I believe you can find this. Okay, Joy is the best makeup shirt. Put that into the search bar, and this should pop up, I think, hopefully. Okay, but anyway, just wanted to share with you some of my projects. What I'm doing, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be sharing my projects and how I come about doing what I'm doing, give you the resources, and if this is something you may want to do, then by all means, try it for yourself and get into it. I just enjoy doing this type of stuff. So this particular shirt actually comes in different colors too. Let me click through so you can see it. Right, so there's different colors, and these are colors that I chose. And I actually think if I find that this particular design is one that resonates with people, that people like, then I'll actually I'll put it on different products too, and I'll change the white to black so I can put it like on white shirts and lighter colored shirts. It will stand out better. So we'll see. I'll let people make that determination if people enjoy it, if they like it, if they want to rock it. You know what I mean? If they want to wear it, then I'll expand the line of it, right? But that's the cool thing about coming up with stuff. You can actually create a brand. You can create a whole line of stuff if people like it, if they dig it. Okay, so this is Damon with Voice Media. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something here.